a woman with an IQ of 1%. Because of an accident, her brain was mutated. She grew up with a lot of problems. Less than 10% of normal human brain cells are developed. The rest of the brain cells are dormant. Some experts even believe only 1% of brain cells are involved in brain function. Even the brains of scientific elites like Albert Einstein, it's only about 13% developed. So how did Anna go from being a novice to being an ascended master? Anna had been dancing all night. Her brain hadn't even woken up yet. Anna was given a delivery job by her boyfriend for a whopping $8,000. Anna didn't want to do that. He handcuffed the box to her hand. He forced her to go to the pickup point. When Anna asked her boyfriend for help because of the language barrier, there was a gunshot and he fell in a pool of blood. Anna was then carried away by two strong men in a state of shock. When she entered the room, she saw what was inside. Anna didn't know what to do. The boss of the group dropped his glasses and washed the stains off his hands. Then he wrote down the combination to the case and hid away from her, forcing her to open it. Anna opened the case with trembling hands. Nothing happened. The danger was averted and the boss of the syndicate scolded his men. It's a lot of work for one box. Looking at the blue pellets in the case, he had his men bring out a junkie. As the junkie inhales, he starts laughing like a maniac. Ha ha ha. The syndicate boss puts him away with a single shot. The syndicate boss says kindly to Anna, "I have a new job for you." Anna's purification began. She opened her eyes and felt a pain in her abdomen. The boss had put the blue pellets in her stomach. So she and 3 others became his human couriers. She and the 3 others became the courier for the syndicate boss. Being alive is more important than anything else. The hood was removed. Anna looked at the man in front of her. All she could do was accept it. Anna couldn't take it anymore as the man was getting the better of her. But the man's temper was too strong. He kicked Anna in the stomach. She was bleeding from the kicks. Anna was in so much pain that she started twitching. The bag that was hidden inside her body broke. Countless blue particles fused with the blood. The red blood instantly turned blue as the potion raced through her body. Anna spasmed uncontrollably. At this moment, a strange scene appeared. She tumbled against the wall and up to the ceiling, unaffected by gravity. If it weren't for the chains, she'd be up in the air. The last vestiges of her desire to survive led her to hold on to the chains. In her final struggle, she used the chains to knock herself out. When she woke up again, Anna was very calm. She picked up a chair on the floor and sat down, thinking about her situation. She's already in the introductory phase. Suddenly the door opened and a subordinate walked in. Anna looked at the man in front of her. A casual glance had drawn him to her. The man walks towards Anna with an unrecognizable stride. He reached out his hand. Anna had him in a vice-like grip. Then she threw the belt around the table leg and got the pistol. She pushed open the cell door. Anna raises the gun without hesitation. She took out all her subordinates in one shot. Her body was overexploited by the drugs. Hunger made her unable to resist the food in front of her. A glass of water satisfied her as she devoured the food. She looked at her wounded shoulder and snapped the bullet out with her bare hands. Then she threw it away without feeling. Then you pack up all your weapons and take them with you. And then she called a taxi to the hospital. Sitting in the car, Anna realized that she could hear the voice of a phone call from 100 meters away. Her eyesight had improved over the years. When she got to the hospital, she saw the Chinese signs and was able to translate them into English. She went to the operating theater and looked at the CT scan on the wall. Anna instantly analyzed that the brain tumor was pressing on the cerebral cortex. She was lie down on the operating table and point the gun at the doctor. She asked him to remove the bag from her stomach. While the doctor was removing the bag, she finally realized what was in her stomach. What it is, it's something that only women in their 6th week of pregnancy produce. The amount secreted is very small. The energy it contains is like an atomic bomb for the baby. It provides the necessary energy for the baby's skeleton. The doctors were surprised that Anna was still alive. Anna knew she didn't have long to live. She had just left the hospital when she realized she could see through the meridians of the trees and even through the ground. She was amazed. She didn't know what else to do. Revenge first. Anna takes a point-blank shot through the door with her gun. The door opens and the 5 strong men are dead. Sits down in front of the group's leader, who is enjoying himself. Anna presses both hands on his forehead. Started reading his memories. Found the other 3 couriers carrying the potion. She needed the potion to heal herself. The boss was furious that his memory had been read. Anna found a brain scientist on the computer. The professor's phone rang. To gain the professor's trust, Anna said, "I've read all your articles. 9,527 pages." Then she took control of the TV images. She told the professor that she had developed 28% of her brain due to the massive amount of drugs she had consumed, with less than 24 hours to go, and that her brain will continue to grow as long as it's over 20%. Now she can control other people's bodies, TVs, computers and mobile phones. She has no pain or emotion. All the human parts are slowly disappearing. A great deal of knowledge has come to her and she doesn't know what to do. The professor thought for a while and said slowly that the meaning of life is continuity. To pass on what has been learned. There is no higher meaning. For your growing knowledge, I suggest you pass it on. Anna is wanted for her behavior at the hospital. She changed her hairstyle and called the police. She uses her special powers to find the high command to report a human smuggling case. The police thought it was a prank. Anna just said his name. She got him off the table and into a chair. He picked up the red pen on his left and wrote down what he wanted to say. He then looked to his left and saw a red pen. She sat straight back in her chair. Anna sent the photos of the 3 couriers directly to the agent's computer. The agents were able to use the photos to capture the 3 men without a hitch. Anna was operating the computers with incredible speed. The bald guy on the side looked dumbfounded. The stewardess asked her to switch off the computers. She can control people's cells. One look and they shut up. At this point, her brain has developed to 40%. She took a sip of champagne. There's a tooth in the glass. Cough and several teeth fall out. Cells follow the principle of survival. They discard what they don't need in order to survive. Her skin is peeling off too. Anna rushes to the bathroom and knocks the man away. She was about to lock the door when her fingers disappeared. Seeing her face in the mirror, her whole face was beginning to distort. She took out the blue granules and ate them like crazy. Under the effect of the blue potion, the deformed face was recovering little by little, but in the next moment, her whole body was vaporized. When Anna woke up again, her pupils could change at will and her brain had developed to 50%. She's reached the realm of externalized consciousness. What kind of level is that in the world of cultivation? She's sensing everything around her. She stepped out of the room. A large number of agents have their guns trained on her. Anna just waved her finger and they all fell down. The captain was the only one who didn't know what to do. A single glance dislodged all the bullets from the gun. In order not to create more trouble, Anna left the captain to lead the way to the rest of the potion. Facing such a strong Anna, he could only do as he was told. Now Anna can listen to everything. Phone signals become a line in her eyes. Messages related to her turn red. Swipe left and right into the void. Finds a key message and converts it into voice mode. It's a call between the syndicate boss and his subordinate. They've found the captured courier and they're about to grab the potion. Time is running out. Anna puts on her lights and teleports the captain to the passenger side. Her first time driving. She does a one-way street, and then she raced down the pavement. The hospital's been taken over by the mob. They're taking out the blue potion. One of the agents came back. He's shooting up the place. One of the couriers got away. He was shot and fell right at Anna's feet. At this point, Anna's brain is 60% developed. She's able to create boundaries, trapping them. No matter how hard he taps, it won't help. Anna controlled the magnetic field around her. A group of gangsters became air, one step at a time. She flew in front of the young leader. The case with the potion was easy to get to. They could only look on, but they couldn't resist. Anna went to the professor first, hoping to pass on her knowledge. A scientist wanted her to show him, so Anna told him how his child died. It was the scientist's worst kept secret. She was convinced straight away. Anna demonstrates to the scientists. Only her hands are changing. The recombination of cells are all the same in essence. 1 + 1 does not necessarily equal 2. Only time is a true unit of measure. The image of a car accelerates. The car disappears after an infinitely accelerated playback. Time is the proof of matter's existence. Without time, we cease to exist. On the other side, the leader of the group is meeting with his subordinates. They're going in with heavy weapons. All obstacles will be eliminated. The captain's team is getting word to Anna. They can't hold out much longer. Time is running out. Anna can only inject the rest of the potion into her body. Develop the brain as quickly as possible to leave the most valuable legacy for mankind. Anna sucked up all the drugs in one gulp. A large amount of rays came out of her mouth. Her brain was already 70% developed. A horrifying sight. Her arms began to extend, absorbing all the material energy around her. With 80% of her brain developed, Anna has mastered the laws of space. A white world appeared in a flash of white light. A super machine was created. At this point, Anna's brain was 90% developed. She's mastered the laws of time and traveled to the Eiffel Tower. All it took was a thought to get where she wanted to go. She ended up in Times Square. Time stops with a wave of both hands. Wave left to go forward in time. Wave the right hand backwards. Human artifacts disappear. It's 500 years ago. Again, 1000 years ago. And finally to the time of the dinosaurs, and the first tapes on Earth. She was off the planet the moment their fingers touched. Looking down at this beautiful blue planet, the world was receding. She watched the birth of the Earth. By now, Anna's brain was 99% developed. Her skin was slowly darkening. But the boss is getting closer. Anna's cells had to merge quickly. It's finally at 100%. Anna flew up in the same place. The boss of the group was confused. He questioned the scientists. The captain didn't hesitate to shoot. He took the boss with him. Anna disappeared. But her knowledge was given to the professor on a USB stick. The captain asked where Anna was. Then the mobile phone rang with the message, "I'm everywhere."